A prominent local official is running for an Indiana Senate seat. We'll have more on that. Plus, your trip to the golf course or the swimming pool in Jasper could soon be getting more expensive. We'll tell you more. And Kit Miracle of the Jasper Arts Center is our guest this evening on Inform. All of that and much more is up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Hello, I'm Bradford Raths. More on those stories in a moment, but we begin this evening with a Perry County couple taken into custody following the discovery of a clandestine lab at their residence. Troopers with the Indiana State Police and Perry County Sheriff's deputies went to a residence in the 8200 block of East State Road 166 in Cannelton at about 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon to conduct a probation search. When police arrived, they found that 29-year-old Michael Harrison and his wife, 31-year-old Bonnie Harrison, both of Cannelton, had marijuana, methamphetamine, paraphernalia, and several other items commonly associated with the making of meth. State police secured a search warrant through Perry County to continue beyond the initial investigation. A search of the rest of the property revealed an active clandestine lab housed in a trailer along with additional amounts of meth and other drug paraphernalia. Officers spent more than 6 hours on the scene yesterday afternoon processing everything and disassembling the clandestine lab. The couple were lodged in the Perry County Jail. Both are facing multiple charges, and those are Class D felonies for maintaining a common nuisance, possession of methamphetamine, and possession of precursors, Class B felony for manufacturing methamphetamine, and Class A misdemeanors for possession of marijuana and possession of paraphernalia. Police say Bonnie Harrison was also wanted on a probation warrant in Perry County. The Indiana State Police Meth Suppression Section and Perry County Probation also assisted. Now for more on our lead stories. The current president of the DuBois County Commissioners is set to make a run for a soon-to-be-open Indiana Senate seat. Democrat and Jasper native Larry Vollmer has announced his intentions to seek the Senate seat for Indiana Senate District 48. The seat is currently held by Democrat Lindell Hume. Hume is retiring at the end of his current term after more than 30 years of serving his district. Vollmer says from his experience as a county commissioner, he understands what is needed in a leadership role. He also says it's a matter of how he can most effectively serve people.
I keep thinking, what can I do more for the people if I stay on as a commissioner, or can I do more as going as a senator? And I'll just let the people decide.
Vollmer has served for 13 years as a DuBois County Commissioner, including 6 years as president. Vollmer is a veteran, having served in the armed forces during the Vietnam conflict, where he received a citation in recognition of faithful and efficient performance of duty. He is a farmer in western DuBois County and a member of St. Mary's Church in Ireland, where he has served on the Long-Term Planning Committee and is an usher. He also is a member of the Knights of Columbus. Vollmer is a lifetime member of Veterans of Foreign Wars Post number 673 in Jasper. He has served 2 years as post commander and has sat on the Post House Committee. Larry and his wife Mary have 2 sons, Scott and Craig, and 4 grandchildren. Both daughters-in-law are in the education profession. District 48 encompasses the western half of DuBois County and portions of Spencer, Warwick, Gibson, Knox, and Pike counties. Fees may be increasing for some park and recreation activities in the city of Jasper over the next couple of years. Earlier this week, the Jasper Park Board recommended to the Jasper City Council fee changes for activities such as golf and pool. Under the proposal, green fees and cart rental fees would increase by $1, and the cost of a season pass would go up by $25. Currently, the cheapest green fee is $7 for residents and $9 for non-residents. Those are at Rooksor Golf Course for 9 holes. The highest current fees are found at Municipal Golf Course, where green fees are $14 for residents and $18 for non-residents for 18 holes. Both courses currently rent carts for $12 per 18 holes at the present time. As for season passes, they currently range from $355 for individual residents to $685 for non-resident families. Those passes for just the municipal course go from $275 for individual residents to $495 for non-resident families. City Golf Director Steve Milligan suggested these increases. He says they will help to keep up with costs of maintenance for the courses. Meanwhile, Parks Director Ken Buck says increasing costs for the maintenance of greens, among other needs, means that the golf courses currently don't break even for the year. Additionally, coupon books for the swimming pool would increase to $50, which is up $10 from their current mark. Recreation Director Dave Lesko says in spite of the increase, the average cost per ticket in the book would still be $2.50, which is still lower than the general admission charge of $4 to get into the pool. Renting at the Arnold F. Habig Community Center would also become more expensive under the proposed increases. The cost for renting the banquet room would increase to $150 or $25 above the current rate. Lesko also asked for the rental deposit to be increased by $75 up to $150. The deposit is returned to renters once facility staff determines that heavy cleanup in the room is not needed. Lesko stated that there have been problems recently with those renting the room not taking care of it. Among other requested changes are a $10 increase in the season fee for teams to enroll in women's volleyball fall and winter leagues, as well as for the summer co-ed league. Camp for Kids fees would also go up by $5 under the proposed changes, and the rental fee for those groups who use the Jasper Youth Sports Complex would increase by $5 to $20 per game in 2015, a change Lesko says would not apply to Jasper sports leagues that use the complex. An ordinance for the proposed changes could be brought up at the next Jasper City Council meeting. That meeting is set for next Wednesday, November 20th at 7 p.m. in Jasper City Hall. Officials with the Indiana Department of Transportation say road work continues to progress along US 150 in Orange County, and motorists should beware of changes. Officials say traffic in the area has been routed over temporary pavement just west of County Road 275 while the road work is taking place. They also say motorists should note the new posted speed limit of 35 miles per hour. Crews with project contractor Milestone Contractors, based out of Indianapolis, opened the temporary runaround a mile west of Paoli in order to complete construction on a box culvert underneath the road. The new alignment dictated the reduction in the speed limit for the safety of motorists, according to INDOT officials. Local law enforcement will be present in the area to ensure that folks adhere to the speed limit. The $5.2 million project was originally awarded to Milestone Contractors back in October of last year. The overall project limits begin 5¼ miles east of the west junction of State Road 56 to 0.14 miles east of County Road 225 west. Project construction includes resurfacing of the existing pavement, 10-foot paved shoulders, underdrain improvements, and new box drainage structures at multiple locations. It is anticipated the restrictions will last through October of next year, with the overall project completion slated for the end of December of 2014. As always, INDOT reminds motorists to follow the posted work zone speed limit, use caution, and consider worker safety when traveling through work zones across the state. For the latest news and information about INDOT, you can go to in.gov/INDOT or trafficwise.in.gov. An attorney for the Pike County School Corporation has responded to a complaint made by former Otwell Elementary Principal Rick Fears. Earlier this week, Bloomington-based attorney Douglas Huffman answered Fears' complaint on behalf of the school board. In his response, Huffman wrote that Fears' allegations are not true and requested that Fears, quote, take nothing by way of his complaint for judgment, costs, and all other just and proper relief in the premises, end quote. Fears was fired by the Pike County School Board back in September following numerous allegations of misconduct. Coming up after the break, your local forecast, sports with Kurt Gooksell, and Inform featuring Jasper Arts Director Kit Miracle. That's all up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Local people watching local people.